to ask Glenn to say a few words to the graduates. Glenn?
Thank you, Dr. Silver, and I'm hoping, let's see if I can get my, can anybody see me?
No.
How about
Not
now?
yet. There you are.
There I am. Hello, everybody, faculty members, family members, and graduates. First of all, I am thrilled and honored to have a few minutes to talk with you all and celebrate this, this glorious occasion. But I have to let you in on a secret. This is not my first commencement address. A couple of decades ago, the warden at the DC jail invited me, I was a federal prosecutor at the time, to come and speak with the inmates who had successfully studied for and passed the exams to receive their high school GEDs, their graduation equivalency diplomas. So I have to admit, as a career prosecutor, that felt a little bit outside of my comfort zone. But I thought about it and I pretty readily accepted the invitation. And, you know, I'd been to the DC jail many times before. I arrived on the day of the ceremony. I went through the metal detectors and the security checkpoints, and I entered a gymnasium where all of the inmates were who had successfully received their GEDs, and their families, their grandparents, their parents, their siblings, their children. Now, I don't remember a single word I said that day, and I'm quite sure that the graduates don't remember what I said that day. But here's what I do remember. Those graduates, most of them had very, very difficult lives, difficult childhoods, difficult upbringings. I'm going to go out on a limb and say perhaps more difficult than many of our graduates today. What I remember, though, is at a ceremony, a reception after the graduation, the ceremony was over, I got to spend considerable time talking with the inmates, talking with their family members, and sharing in their pride and in the warmth that they all felt and the accomplishments of their loved ones. And, you know, as I look back on that experience, which, as I say, was a little bit out of my comfort zone because let's face it, I was a prosecutor. The graduates were defendants pending criminal trials in the courthouse where I prosecuted. And yet, even though it didn't seem like the perfect fit for me to be their commencement speaker, I went, and that became, albeit 20 or more years ago, a formative experience for me. So what I will say to you all is please, please get outside of your comfort zone as you graduate and you move into your profession, your career, or onto graduate school, because it is outside your comfort zone that you will learn and that you will grow. But I can also promise you that when you move outside your comfort zone, you will fail. And let me tell you, failure is not just okay, failure is glorious. And here's why I say that. As a career prosecutor, I tried more cases than I can count. Murder cases, RICO cases, arson cases, drugs, guns, assaults, burglaries, robberies. I know it's not exactly an upbeat topic for a graduation ceremony, but I tried lots of cases, and you know what? I lost lots of cases. I failed in lots of cases. And it was from those experiences far more than the cases I won that I learned and that I grew and that I became a better public servant moving forward. So I would urge you all to please move outside your comfort zone and don't be afraid to fail. In fact, embrace those failures, as painful as they will be in the moment, because that's where you grow. And I only have a few minutes, so I want to leave you with one of my favorite quotes about failure. Some of you have heard it before, but I am inspired by it every single time I hear it or read it. And it's by legendary basketball player Michael Jordan. And he said, and I quote, "I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times, I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot, and I missed. I have failed over and over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed. So here's what I'm going to leave you with, graduates, and you may not hear it at a lot of commencement ceremonies. Let's get out there and fail. Because by failing, I promise you, you will succeed. And then I'll end by saying, one of the reasons I know you all will succeed is because I have had the honor and the pleasure and the privilege of being in classrooms with you all and watching you and listening to you and learning from you and growing with you. And I know you all are going to go out there and succeed. Congratulations to the graduates. Congratulations to the family members. And thank you for letting me be part of your day.